Gerson therapy recommends a no salt diet. Is this how we should be eating? Um, I don't think so. So remember, and I write about this in my book as well. So some of the things that are in the Gerson therapy that are go way back from in the 1930s and 40s when Max Gerson wrote his book. So if you read Max Gerson's book, you'll read things about absolutely nobody should be taking salt. Everybody should be on potassium. Things like that that were part of his original program. Well, Charlotte Gerson has not changed anything from Max Gerson's original program. Some doctors that worked with her for a number of years, I know a German doctor that worked with her for a number of years and just trying to get her to go, let's come into the 21st century here. There's more data, there's more research. She just absolutely refused. She stays true to his program. And there's good things and bad things about that. But I do think there's benefit to looking at new research and new data that can both prove that the efficacy of some of the things that you've done, but it can also disprove some of the things that you've done. And we as practitioners need to stay humble in that new data comes out and we got to go, wow, this is really interesting. I need to start testing for this or start applying this. Or boy, what I was doing now I don't think was really correct. And we need to be humble enough to change that. That goes for all of us. So as far as a no salt diet, I don't think so. Now, I will say with salt, there are some people, there's a percentage of the population that is salt sensitive. That has been proven with research around autoimmune disease and research around blood pressure and coronary heart disease. Some people that are sodium sensitive will sodium chloride will attach to receptors in the smooth muscle underneath the epithelial and cause contraction and increase blood pressure. But on the studies that I saw, about over 2/3 of the people are not sodium sensitive, that it causes engagement with that receptor, and sodium doesn't increase blood pressure. But when some of that initial research came out, that's when they started saying back in the 70s and 80s that all high blood pressure people should limit their sodium. That's only true in a percentage of population of coronary patients that are sodium sensitive. There's also a sodium sensitivity as sodium can bind to receptors on immune cells and cause people with autoimmune disease to worsen, especially with Hashimoto's. I write about that information, and I think I've actually created a video on it on the chronic disease and autoimmune course in the last module when I talk more specifically on Hashimoto's and autoimmune thyroid. That is relatively new information, and people with Hashimoto's, many of them that have that sodium sensitivity for their thyroid gland do much better on taking high dose potassium before their meals. And for many people, it's just calmed down their triggers immensely. There's more information on the module 6, I think it is, on the autoimmune course. But I don't think for most people with cancer that they have to be on a no salt diet.